Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? No, can you handle it? Right? Do you want it? No, put your love on hold. I can't take it anymore. Oh, put your love on me now. Trust me and you will see. Oh, honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Give me your love, no holding back, no. We could take it to the stars where you wanna go. The things that we can do, don't need to prove you know. Honey, I got what you want. Yeah, under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me no lies, I always get mine.
Why was I going backwards on the countdown with my fingers? Hello, creators, entrepreneurs. We are going to get into it today. Elgato has released Project Neo, which is an all-new family of product meant to get you started really quickly, really simply, really easily, and for less money. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're going to talk about whether it's right for you. We're going to talk about whether it's wrong for you. Pros, cons, all of the good stuff. Now, if you have questions, you're going to type a Q in front of your question to get yourself into my queue, because I am kind of going to go through everything, so you may have questions as we go. I'm just going to power through all of the information so that you have it in one place, and then we can dig into questions, but definitely get into the queue with Q. And also, super chats do take priority. Those are active. I just did that as I was saying it. Sometimes I forget. Hello, Gail. Nice to see you. Those are Elgato products, and no, Ecamm, not yet. We're getting Ecamm back up and running soon. Welcome. So I don't know if you saw the news. I've been posting a picture here and there on social and via email. Now, I only have, I will start this off with, I have lots of digital assets. I was supposed to receive the entire line, or the entire family of it. However, I only got 2 products in for now. The rest are making its way to me. There was a little hiccup on its way to me, so the rest will be in my hands ASAP, and I will continue filling you in on these. So I will say this. I have played with these a little bit, but I'm kind of waiting on my big recommendations, yes or no, for you guys until I get all of them in my hands so that I can really break it down for you. But basically, I will tell you what I know in terms of having used these 2 products so far. So let's get to the line to the different family of products. So I'm going to kind of take you through what they've released. If you have questions, put a Q in front of your question, or super chats take priority. Let's dig in. Are you guys ready? Give me a big yes in the comments if you're ready to dig in. I see Ewan in the house. I see Marcus. I see Callie finally showed up. I see Gail. I see French Press. I see YouTube Creator Liaison Renee. I see Awesome Wood Things. I see all of you in the house. yeses are coming through. So let's dig in. All right, so Elgato has released their brand new family of products called Neo. These are, as you can see, all white, and they're taking some of their most popular products and creating a new family of these. So I'm going to walk you through each of the different items. You can see them all right here. This is Project Neo, and they're super excited about it. One of the big things that they are changing with this is the recyclability of them. I don't know if that's actually a word, but it is now a word, recyclability, because yeah. So you'll notice with their boxes, they are all cardboard inside instead of the plastic that Elgato has typically used in the past. And so the products, the packaging, all of it is much more in the recyclable family. So that's fantastic. And I actually loved opening these a little bit more than their other products, just because it was like, it was simple, it was easy, and there wasn't this big plastic thing that we had to deal with. All right, so we're gonna get to the question. I'm interested how much this whole setup is. As soon as I get through all of this, you will see. So first and foremost, we've got Wave Neo at $89.99. Wave is like their Wave 1 product. I'm going to I'm going to kind of give you a sense for where this falls in. However, this is actually one of the favorite products of mine, and until I get it to test, I'm going to say that it probably is one of my favorites, just because, as you'll see, it has this stand. It's a taller stand than we've ever seen before on a Wave or a Elgato mic. Now, this is $89.99. You'll notice all of them are white. The entire family of products is white. This actually, you have the ability to get a colored mic muff, and so you can change the color of the cover if you want. Now, this is meant to stand on the it's meant to stand on the desk and be tall enough to get it closer to your mouth, which is why I like this. Depending on where your camera is placed, it may or may not be in the shot, which is why you can change out the cover color. And so just keep that in mind. So that is Wave Neo. The second item that they have is Facecam Neo at $99. We're gonna dig into more of the details on specs and all of this after I give you the breakdown of what the line is. This is actually not available yet. It will be available in May or June, so keep that in mind, but they're waiting on release dates of this particular one. All right, next up is the Streamdeck Neo. This is a bit of a different look and feel than the regular Stream Decks that they have. You'll notice that it has two little highlighted buttons on each side. Those are the ability to move between pages. So you can set up different pages since it only has the 8 keys. I don't know how to count apparently. Since it only has the 8 keys, you have different pages that you can just with capacitive touch, touch back and forth between those pages. And then you have a display, a digital display right there in the middle of the bottom that gives you the ability to put a few different things on there, I believe. It is so tiny. Again, this is a starter line, so we're going to talk more about that. That's the Streamdeck Neo. Then we have the Keylight Neo, which I also have in my hands at $89. We're going to talk about this a lot because there's a lot to talk about. This is meant, and the entire product line is meant to be plug and play, no software needed. So if you've ever gotten the Elgato Keylights or the Keylight Airs, you'll know that you control them through an app. You don't actually need to control this light via an app because all of the controls are right here on the front facing you, so you don't even have to reach behind the light in order to access that. So that's actually really, really nice. I will talk more about this light because I have a few things to say, pros and cons on it. All right, the Neo, the Game Capture Neo is this size, and this is a capture card that is modeling the same types of capabilities that the HD60X or the 4KX have. Now this has 4K pass-through, however, it's only 1080 capture or stream. So if you're going to be recording or streaming, you're going to be getting 1080 out of that. You can do gameplay in 4K. We'll talk more about that as well. So that's 119. And then we have the back and front picture of that one. So the total package, all of the different family of products here is $499. So that's actually, and when you're thinking about kind of a package kit to get started going with video and audio and lighting, you're looking at $499, which is really changing kind of the dynamic of getting started with gear. I have some additional thoughts on that price point, etc., but I need to fill you in on a few more details when it comes to these different items before we can really dive into that. So in terms of the pros and cons, in terms of the pros, it's plug and play. Like I said, it's great for beginners. You don't need to download software to use this stuff, and it is very easy to get started with. It's cool looking. A lot of people do like the design. It's unified design. It's all white. Some people on Twitter have been telling me they don't really like it, and so that's a personal preference thing, but a lot of people will find this white design cool. Costs less to get started, and it is lightweight and easy to mount. When it comes to the cons of the Elgato Neo products, then on this, I'm going to talk about this, but you're going to need more than one light or additional light sources. So I'll dive into that here in a bit. The Streamdeck Neo, as you saw, only has 8 keys, but you do have the pages available to you to swap back and forth. So you do get more than one set of keys. The Facecam Neo, not available yet. As I mentioned, May or June is what we're looking at, but no official date set yet. Not all significantly cheaper. So like, I'm going to walk through some of the price points here. And I would say that this is a starter quality. And so the long-term con of that is if you're looking to go pro quickly, then you are likely going to wind up spending more on certain pieces at least in order to get higher end camera capabilities or higher end lighting, things like that. Now, I'm going to walk you through some additional details here. I just wanted to give you a kind of quick rundown. But I also want to be very clear with one thing. As you all know, some of you here in the comment section, I have seen have access to our Bold Video Bundle product. And that program has a very specific kit of gear recommended to you. So if you do have the Bold Video Bundle and you're going through that program, or if you want to go pro right away with all of the kit that I would recommend, including accessories and everything, then I would say to you students in this program, until I get my hands on the rest of the line, the product, and the family of products here, I'm not going to recommend you do anything different. The reason that I'm stating this is because I've gotten several emails and questions about whether you should change out anything in the kit of this program. I'm going to say no for now, until I get my hands on all of this stuff, but you will be good to go with everything in that kit. And so that is, I just wanted to make mention of that since I see a bunch of my students in the chat room here. All right, so let's talk a little deeper here. Let's talk about so many things to talk about. Let's talk about the light since I have it here. So this is the light, and as you will notice, so the Keylight Air, right, is kind of beside it, right, in terms of that, but it's smaller for sure, but it is interesting because they've put all of the things that you need to do, like dim it, to turn it on. You've got the power here, right? Boom. You've got plus and minuses over here, backwards. And then you've got the capability to dim right here. So this is actually pretty cool that you're able to have all of that right there on the front of the device. Now, this is, let's talk about this. This is, if you're using USB-A, so it comes in USB-A. So if you're using USB-A, you're gonna get 400 lumens out of this. So it is not going to be incredibly bright. For comparison, just so you guys know, the Keylight Air is at 1400 lumens. So you're looking at 400 through A. If you go with USB-C, you've got 700 lumens. And if you are going to power it, you can actually get 1000 lumens. So that's something to consider. Even Elgato themselves has said you're going to want to use additional light sources, meaning overhead lights, which those of you who know me, I'd never recommend setting your entire studio up with outside light other than what lights you're putting into your studio. This is why I'm saying to you that this is an amazing set of gear at what they're trying to do. And I'm really excited by the product because it can get people really started super quickly. You are going to need additional light sources, either 2 lights or overhead lights or window lighting coming in to fill in what this is going to give you. So it's going to be a starter light. It's not going to be your complete light kit, if that makes sense. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of these things because I'm always talking about specific things like control your lighting. And I don't want you to typically use overhead lights. However, a lot of people just getting started, getting going with gear like this, do use their overhead lights to fill in the blanks of the lighting, right? So it's pretty cool. I do like that it actually, and I'll be showing all of this off, by the way. I've got some content planned to show you how it can be used if you're not ready to build out your entire pro video studio yet. And then, the one thing I wanted to show you about this that I actually really dig is this lighting cable management. Oh yeah, cable management for the win. So you can do this and you can just drop it to the link that it takes to get to your computer. So I really, really dig that on the back of the light. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So, what other questions do you guys have in terms of this line of product? We had some questions come in earlier about the pricing, right? It's like, is it going to be much less expensive than other products? So I wrote down some different pricing comparisons just so you guys have that comparison. The Capture Neo, this device, like I said, this device, Game Capture Neo is what it's called. This is going to allow you to have the game capture, which is why it's called this, right? But you're going to be able to get 4K for your games. A lot of this audience aren't using games. So at $89 for 1080, You could get the Camlink 4K for $94 as well, right? So that's something to consider. This, I will be putting it through its paces. Again, I don't want you guys to necessarily make any decisions today because I haven't been able to test the entire product family. But I am really excited about the different items that we have. And so the Neo, the Streamdeck Neo is $99. So basically $20 difference from the 15 key. And again, as you think about this packaging, right? So there are some differences in terms of pricing. And when you put it together as a big package and all of the gear, because if you're trying to just get started with your gear, that actually is going to be pretty... together the savings, what I'm trying to say is together the savings is significant. Individually on some of the items, it may not be, right? So I just wanted you to kind of have that awareness. Neil is asking, does the mic work with the Elgato Wavestream software? Yes. So these items, yes, you add the WaveLink software is going to work with the different products. All of the different software that Elgato has, you know, the WaveLink, the camera hub, all of that is going to work with these products. However, the big difference is you don't have to have those softwares to make this product work. The biggest difference in that, which is pretty, for all of their products, is pretty similar, right? The difference is the light. You had to have an app to work with the Keylight Air or the Keylight itself. And so with the Keylight Neo, you actually don't have to, because like I showed you, you have all of the buttons right here on the front. So yeah. Oh, okay. I was looking while I was showing you off. I was just like, where's the plus? So it has two lines. I didn't notice it at first. 2 lines versus 1. So that's the minus, that's the plus. Just so you know. Okay. Yes. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this product family? I'm actually really excited by it. Again, I want to get my hands on the rest of the rest of the gear is coming my way. I just didn't get it in time for this stream. Otherwise, I would have done a full video on it. But I will show you how that product family can operate together and how it can be a great starter package for certain people. It's not going to be right for everybody in this audience. Those of you who already have a lot of the pro gear that we have set up for you through our products, our programs, or recommendations and videos here on this channel, you may not be right for this product line or for this product family. But there are a lot of people who are going to be right for that, for these different products. Okay. It's great for beginners. Exactly. And their whole point is to create this suite where they're using the term effortless. And I love that term because, as you know, with our bold video bundle product, honestly, that is all about, like, it's the same concept, right? It's like, how can I simplify the tech? And so I kind of dig that they're using this word effortless and trying to make a product family that is going to be simpler for people to get going and get started. I have my personal mission this year to support more people than I ever have this year, entrepreneurs, creators getting started with great looking video. And so it's kind of speaking to my personal mission right now. So I like that as well. All right. Yeah, and that's why I said in the cons, to Bill's point here, it's great starter for the newbie. I can see upgrading pieces within a year or so. And so that's the thing, is if you're thinking about future proofing, not everybody is going to do that. Like, I know many people who never upgrade their gear from the starter pack, right? And that's totally fine. If it's working for you, great. If you are the type to want to get better and better over time, which a lot of this particular audience is, then you're going to spend a little bit more money over time in the future to replace certain things like probably lighting and camera, just to increase that pro level if that's something that you want. Not everybody needs it. Not everybody wants it. So that's just, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a really good point. Oh, that's a really good point. I might do a video just on this. Bill, can I steal this idea? I might just do a video specifically for that purpose. I think that that actually would be a fantastic, because it's small and it's so lightweight. So freaking lightweight. I almost said something else, but that's okay. Like everything is so, like, I only have 2 of them in my hands, but from what I've seen elsewhere as well with the extra products that I have not arrived yet but are on their way, with those, like, everybody is saying it's so lightweight. And so this actually, from a travel perspective, could be a fantastic kit for you. Yeah, potentially. I think, yes, younger starter streamers, for sure. But also, I don't think it has to be the younger piece of that is kind of what I'm thinking is just starter, right? Let's see. Could this product family be good for a travel set? Oh, spooling around. You had the same concept as Bill. So spooling around, Bill, I'm stealing that for a video upcoming once I get all of the products in my hands. If you upgrade later, yes, it could be. But the question is, and that's really the question, right? One, are you going to? 2, how long is it going to take you to want to upgrade? Those are big questions, and everybody operates slightly different in terms of that, the answer to that. So if you're going to buy a cheap pair of shoes this year because you're tight on budget, eventually you're going to have to spend another pair, or you're going to buy another pair of shoes a year from now or 2 years from now, right? Depending on how often you wear them. If you buy an more expensive pair of shoes, that's going to last you longer. But these items, I'm not saying by any means are going to be, short term unless you choose to upgrade specific to specs that are more than this product families got in it. So those are things to consider. And like I said, super lightweight, super easy to mount. Like a lot of the product that I have in my studio, y'all know I have a behind the scenes video. I require some heavy duty mounts to be able to mount a lot of my stuff. Well, not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to put in those extra heavier things in an office or studio environment, right? So yeah, just some things to think about. I am as well, Sammy. The specs look like specs look on par with the Facecam MK2. So I will see what that looks like, if there is any difference. I'm not seeing anything in the specs list that tells me that it would be a subpar experience to that. So I don't see why. I think that they're using different material to get the price down. I think that they're using different packaging, right? All of that plays a factor into the price point on different products. So there we go. Let's see. Wait, what? Wait, what? What do we got coming into the P.O. box? What? You tell me something's coming to the P.O. box and I'm there. I think for remote works, not necessarily live streamers, these products are fantastic. Yeah, it could be great for and these are things that I want to explore in videos that we'll be putting on the channel. Like, I'm kind of curious, right? For those people who just do Zoom, right? Like, would that be a great solution for people who just do some Zoom stuff and want some extra capabilities from that perspective? So, yeah. It very much could be. Absolutely. I don't think that they would use that marketing language, but I do think that that's one of the goals here, and I'm speaking from my own opinion, not them saying this, but I do see that as a benefit to this Project Neo is getting people started, right? Quicker, easier, less expensive. Then, they are kind of attached. Then they see, and I have seen this from thousands of students, people who think, oh, well, I just want simple and easy. The moment they get the taste of it, they're like, oh, what's next? Oh, what can I do extra? And so I think it's a smart play on Elgato's part for sure from that perspective. I love the comments that are happening or the conversation. Nice. New toy from Marcus. Oh, you got 4. Wait, I'm sorry. You have 4 of them coming? For what purpose? Marcus, fill me in. Let's see. Anthony, about price points for different bundles. Something quick and easy would be convenient instead of turning it on overhead LEDs. Yeah, so the price point for the entire product family is $4.99. Again, the Facecam is not available just yet, but everything else is. We have links in the description, by the way, for all of these different products if you want to check them out. So everything is available to you from the description. I don't know if we've put them in chat as well. Oh, X4 is the name. I'm sorry. Dork. Okay. All right. So there you go. That's what I got. If you have questions about anything else other than Elgato, Project Neo, or if you have questions about the Neo family, then let me know. I am here for it. And I am going to be making some, I'm just checking on comments. I'm going to be checking or doing, I don't know why I said checking. I'm sorry, brain fart. I am going to be doing some studio updates. I still have a few, as you all know, I have been working heavily on a massive video project that has taken me months to shoot everything that I need to. So my studio is in a big mess. People keep asking about Ecamm. That is coming back, I promise. I have stolen all of my lights and cameras for this video project, and so Ecamm has no place right now. However, it's coming back. So yeah, I am. Oh yeah. All right. We can talk about this, right? Because they announced it. Yeah, they announced it. Okay. Also coming up next week. Is it happening on, I was wondering about this morning and I forgot to, hold on. Paul, is it happening on the 23rd? Is that correct? So Tuesday, y'all, I might be live to do, I will either produce a video on this or a live. What do you guys want? Do you want like a succinct video, or do you want a live stream where we can kind of geek out, play with it, test it? So the 23rd Ecamm Zoom integration is coming. Those of you know, I use Ecamm for my video production, all my videos, live streams, Zoom calls, etc., etc. This Ecamm Zoom integration, I'm so freaking excited by. I cannot tell you. And I don't know how much I can say and how much I can't. So I will say very minimal. But if you are using Zoom, and yes, it is beta only. I forgot to look at the details of what I can say and what I can't before this stream, so I will play it safe. Ken and Glenn will be live for sure. Yeah, I won't schedule it during theirs. I will let them do theirs siloed, but they will be live. I will either do a video or live. But yeah, Ecamm and Zoom. So hold on. Let me just look at their press release to see what they've announced and what they haven't. We need some hold music right now. Hold tight. Music. Hold music.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright.
All right. So Pro Pet Photog, which are you asking about? Are you asking about Ecamm, or are you asking about the Elgato Neo product family? Product Neo works on PC and Mac. Ecamm is Mac only. Okay, so avoid saying too much. Always a challenge. I know. Let's see. So I'm going to read from their announcement, just so I don't screw anything up, telling you things that I know that I'm not supposed to know or tell you about yet. Because I'm always like y'all know, I get early access to almost everything in this industry. And so I'm always a little afraid of the line there. So we've got, you can send Ecamm Live's audio and video output into a Zoom meeting, of course, automatically create individual participant audio and video recordings, add Zoom. I'm going to shut up now. I'm getting some information that I don't like the sound of. So we're going to Tuesday, join me for a video or a live stream. Y'all, how do you get me in trouble? Okay. I'm zipping it. Paul Duncan is here. So I don't want to get in trouble around here. All right. Tuesday, we're going to have some interesting things to talk about. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, okay. That is okay. That's what I pulled up, Paul. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. What happens here stays here. Everyone, shh, zip it. All of it. All right. We're just going to move on. But Tuesday, definitely join me. I'm excited, so excited about Tuesday's announcement. I'm really excited about today's Elgato preview. All of that. Better be safe than canceled. Always. Always, always. But y'all just know now, at least you know that there's something cool coming up that I'm going to be able to talk about on Tuesday, and you're going to join me for it, and we're going to have a blast. Okay. Paul. I love it. Okay. So what else do we want to talk about today? I think I saw some questions. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Richard, going back to the Elgato Neo product family. I don't like the Facecam. Elgato doesn't work with Windows other than Elgato Gear. Doesn't work with Windows. As far as I know, it does. Is that real information? Because as far as I know, all of their product line is for Windows and Mac. So I don't know where that's coming from, but all right. Let's talk about NDAs and how important they are. NDAs, you guys. What is an NDA and how does it operate? Also known as embargo. Hold on. Okay, I don't know what that is, Paul. So those of you who don't know, I have a chat room of my team who feeds me information. Usually it's telling me you're muted or, silly stuff like that. But sometimes they're like telling me when to shut up. Like today. Okay, good. I'm glad nobody remembers what we're talking about. Elgato Facecam works with Windows, but not Windows Hello. I don't even know what Windows Hello is. I am not a Windows person. Windows Hello is a more personal, more secure way to get instant access to your Windows 11 devices using a PIN, facial recognition, or fingerprint. Well, you can't expect products to work with every version of thing. Like when it's not the ubiquitous thing, like operating system, I would never anticipate a product or a manufacturer to support all of these different versions of anything. So that's from my perspective, I would never expect it. But yeah, so I guess it doesn't, is what I'm being told. So that makes sense. Okay. So what other questions do you guys have? What other things do you want to talk about? Because I didn't bring anything else to the table other than these two things. So uses biometrics. Got it. We're not even gonna talk about that. What lights are you using? I use a variety of different lights for different backgrounds and things like that. But what are they called? They're RGB lights. Shoot, I'm blanking on the name. Team will tell me. I'm blanking on the name of them. I've got them somewhere here. Hold on. Let me pull it up and tell you. I usually have that right on the tip of my tongue. Hold, please. Do we need more hold music? So my studio, no, they're not newer. My studio background lights are the nano pavo tubes. And so I'm going to grab this link, put that here. Oh, Kathleen's already ahead of me. Boom, done. So yeah, the pavo tubes are my go-tos, and they are RGB lights, so I can change the different colors. Sometimes you'll see it purple. It depends on what color I'm wearing that day. I'll change the background color. But I can also, sometimes you'll see, and I did this recently and everybody was like, ooh, I have two different lights, and so I can change each individual light to be slightly different color, like blue and purple or whatever colors I want. And it gives a really cool glow effect. Pavo means turkey. So I have turkey tubes. That's nice. What was I saying? I lost it. There are less expensive options than the pavo tube. If you want to click that link, see what it does, see the visual of it. But you could search for less expensive options. The beauty of these pavo tubes are, one, they're RGB. They have lots of different capabilities. Not that I don't use all of its capabilities, like it'll do strobe and it'll do all of these different types of lighting scenarios, which most RGB lights do have those different capabilities. But typically we in a video setting aren't going to use those. And then it also can be controlled via app. So you don't have to use the physical buttons if you don't want to. I don't know why. I still use the physical buttons because I'm a dork. I don't know. Okay, good. I'm very glad to bring laughter and happiness to your day. But 30 minutes of Gloria's laughing is uplifting. Fantastic. Some people find it annoying. And they tell me, they like to tell me when they find my laugh annoying, which is nice and fun. But yes, you are welcome, Angelo. All right, you guys. Today is going spectacularly well, as you can see. So if you are interested in the Neo product family, the Neo family, as we say, then you can find all of the links in the description. If you know somebody who's kind of getting into video, wanting to kind of get started in it, but not really wanting to invest a ton of money in it yet, right? Like that's the reason that I like this starter kit is because it's like a lot of people aren't sure about doing as much video as they think they need to, right? Because there's a lack of confidence when you start, a lack of knowledge whether your idea is going to work, whether you're going to find an audience, which of course we help you with all of those things here at here on this channel. But a lot of people don't want to spend a ton of money just to get started because they want to test the theory out first. And so if that's, I think that that's a really good solution. It's, again, like we talked about, there are various use cases here. And so I will be doing videos. If you want to send them to this channel to subscribe, heck, go for it. I will be doing videos and more content around different scenarios and different use cases for these products. Again, it's not going to be right for everyone, especially this particular audience. However, if you're just getting started, if you're just getting into video, I think there are some benefits to that for sure. My wrench is being wrenched. Wait, what do you mean? What did you do? Wait, what? Let's right. I know, Marcus. That's because you're a good person. I don't know why you don't just you just leave. Like if you don't like me, just leave. That's totally fine. I don't care. All right. You guys, we're going to dance this baby out because I'm going to get myself into more trouble. Definitely put Tuesday on your calendar to hang out with me because we have some exciting things coming up that I can't tell you about because I'm under embargo and NDA on this, so there's that. But we do have a lot of cool stuff coming your way. I know that I haven't released very many videos lately. I am getting back into it. You will have more videos on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't turned on notifications, definitely do that. If you're not on my email list, that is something to consider. We can drop a link to get onto our email list because I send you reminders, additional tips, helpful information, all kinds of good stuff to help you in your video journey for sure. Life is hard under NDA. I have only broken an embargo once in my entire life, and I'm going to blame that on Dave Peterson because it was him. It wasn't Dave Peterson's fault. I'm going to blame it on WordPress. WordPress screwed us over. But no trivia. Oh, I don't have trivia today. I didn't plan out trivia. I'm so sorry, Andre. I'm sorry. But we could do trivia next time. We just thought we would be mostly focused on the Elgato Project Neo today. But yeah, let's see. Yes, this is absolutely true. Sometimes people like to say mean things on the internet to make themselves feel better, so we can take it as a compliment that they used us to feel better because they trusted us. Safe place. Sure. You're welcome, Dave. Thanks for being my scapegoat there. No, it wasn't Dave. This was years and years and years ago, and WordPress, we had a scheduled post, and WordPress was like, I don't know time zones. We're going to release it early. So we broke embargo. But that was the one time only, and it's never happened again, except for maybe today. I'm not sure if I did or not. We're going to ignore that. Paul Paul Duncan is going to go tattletale on me, and I am going to see you again on Tuesday. I will announce the time of whatever I'm doing. I still don't know if I'm doing a recorded video or live after Ken and Glenn, and we'll break it all down for you, answer questions, things like that. Okay, Paul says, phew. Love you, Paul. Thanks for being here. All right, you guys rock. If you have not gotten access to the brand new graphics on our store, we released several new or a few new packages of graphics over the last few weeks. I am looking for my credits. That's what I'm doing right now, because we're going to dance this baby out together. Then you will absolutely want to check that out, livestreamingpros.com/store. And I love you all. Thank you so much for great questions, for great conversation, and lots of laughs today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Do something for yourself. Take care of yourself and have a little bit of fun so that you can show up for your audience bigger and bolder than ever before. All right, bye.
Turn it up.